Okay, I think let's start. Meanwhile, other people join in. It's up to them to join or not. So good. So I welcome you all, guys. Happy to see few people joining in, and I hope 21 days have been you brought some change in yourself. And I like to see everybody switching on the camera. We have been having one-sided conversations for 21 days. Let's put on our cameras. Doesn't matter how you are. We all are beautiful, and start. I'm sure look at it as a self mirror practice. So that doesn't matter how we are, even a home clothes or something. So Shweta, Soham, are you okay? As in, it'll be good to see you guys also. Meanwhile, other people will join in. Shweta, okay. All right, yeah. Hi Shweta, good to see you. Okay, wonderful. All right, I think he now got dropped off, and that's okay. Take a second. Okay. All right, that's Sharu. Wonderful. So, guys, how was the experience of 21 days? And what changes do you see in yourself? Anybody? No?
Yes, Gagan, definitely is a lot of change in me. Yes, I used to overthink a lot, and the level has really, fallen a bit, lots. And affirmations are really working. So I've been doing them, but I think I didn't know the right process of doing it. So that's really helped me. So now when I see that scale, I am not here now. I'm here.
Okay,
Yes.
wonderful. The Hawkins scales, you have, risen up there.
I
That,
tried all of them, and I like the pillow one the best. And
uh,
even the mirror one. Can
uh,
you believe this is moving with me all
okay,
the time? The stick notes and everything. I'm doing it. Only thing is, I'm still very lazy because of my school schedule and all. Still not very regular with meditation. I think I need a more push for that.
okay. Yeah, I think 21 days is just a bit start. You have to keep going after that also. And once you start enjoying it, you don't have to push yourself. It is right now, we are always task driven human beings. कि ये करना है, 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 and then we miss out on the most important bit of it, about about self care, about self time that we need to give ourselves.
Correct.
Because I'm not asking you to I'm not asking anyone to get up at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. because मैं खुद ही नहीं उठता हूँ. So best thing is that you do your breathing exercises as and when you can do it. And breathing is, I think, the best form of of meditation, because you cleanse yourself, and that's what the basic practice is, so that even when you are anxious, or you feeling excited, or you feeling anything, your your breathing stays calm. And when you are calm in your breathing, of course you are able to take much wiser calm decisions, and you don't panic. That's when you focus on the solution mode, not the problem mode. So I think and anybody who's struggling with that, but yes, keep going, and keep doing your practices. I think that would be definitely helpful. And 21 days is start, but yeah, be regular, because you'll start enjoying it. Then it will be like, you know, um, super good.
Is today
Good.
your last day?
Yeah, today is the last day. Yes.
Oh my God, what are we going to do from tomorrow? We got so used to it,
Uh, no, we can. You guys can keep adding, your experiences in the group chat. You have, still have access to the videos, and then when you want to. But that's the key. You can use all those techniques that you have learned in last 21 days. You can use it for your benefit, so that you can start sharing it. So I know 21 days seems long when we start, but I'm sure in every batch, end of the 21st day, we see a lot of that. Okay, it has already gone. What we are going to do? So great. So Mini, what has been, and I think this question is applicable to all, and then you share your experiences. That which are your two favorite activities, and what are your key takeaways from the workshop? That's for you, Mini, and then we can move to others.
Okay. Two favorite activities. I tried the 2-cup affirmation yesterday.
Okay.
It really worked. And the other affirmations I keep doing, I've started writing. My takeaway from this is that to live in the present moment, which I was not, going back to the past and, then very uncertain about the future. And yes, of course, I now, after doing this workshop, believed in the power of manifestation.
And I think you summed it up right, because eventually, if you are living in the present moment, you don't have any problems. Your problem, unless you're physically unwell, your problems are either in the past or you're getting anxious about what is going to happen in the future. But if you are staying more in the present moment, and I think that's the most effective way, but that's the most difficult also, because we have this monkey mind, it will not let you settle down. But yeah, that's the purpose of life, I think, for all of us, to be more
also, I want to share, Gagan, that even in the entire day, if there's this time when you suddenly start feeling low, I quickly switch on one of your YouTube video and start watching it. So that gives me that instant vibe that, oh, no, rise up, rise up, rise up. So that is one thing.
Yeah, in fact, that's the reason we are posting more videos now on YouTube. And we have a lot of meditations there. Even, for example, the I am affirmations.
Yes.
I like, in case you're doing anything, just put it on, because it is reaching your subconscious mind. आपने शायद अगर वो 15 मिनट में 2 मिनट भी सुना, but those 2 minutes for 20 days, 30 days is a huge time. I'll give a very, very vague example, okay? Because subconscious mind conditioning takes time, okay? And when we give up, ki affirmations are not working, हमने 15 मिनट रोज करते हैं, 15 मिनट करते हैं. It's just that, all of the women or men who go to salon, right? आप facial करा रहे हो, तो 1 घंटा आपके face के ऊपर they do something, or half an hour, or you do for a couple of days and weeks, then the actual glow starts to come out, right? Similarly, with affirmations also, they have to be embedded. So similarly, as you don't expect the glow to come in one sitting, you expect, okay, after that you have to follow up a routine also, do your basic things. Similarly, with affirmations also, you have to, embed it. You don't have to force it, but it has to gently go inside your subconscious mind. That's the reason repetition and feeling is so important. Because initially repetition में I'm sure जब पहले दिन gratitude का topic आया था, I'm sure everybody had struggled that how to be grateful, कि क्या लिखें, right? For example, and now, I can rather be grateful for, the plants, or the table I have, the nuts which are holding up this table, the mouse which I'm using to monitor this laptop. So all that becomes, over a period of time, your conditioning. But हाँ, depend करता है किसी की conditioning बचपन से कैसी है. That actually depends, and that's the time difference. That Charu can take 2 weeks, Shweta can take 3 weeks, Diksha can take 4 weeks, or anybody can take 2 days also, depending on a person to person. So while we are sharing these experiences, don't think, okay, I am missing out. Okay, she has done a lot. I see a lot of changes in me. Why I am not at that level? Don't worry. It's your own journey. So step up. Consider that if you're 1% better than yesterday, your job is done. If you meditated 2 times yesterday and today you meditated 3 times, you're doing better. So, but yeah, thank you, Mini, for sharing that. And what is
also, one major thing I forgot: the law of giving and receiving.
Okay.
Which I've now completely embedded. Usually we always complain, "Arey, wo mujhse, he's not giving me respect," or "wo mujhe nahi puchna." I think first we need to ask ourselves, do we also are giving the same thing? So it's like first giving and then receiving. So when I started doing that, using that, I have seen tremendous changes in my relationships.
Mm.
Thank you for that.
And in fact, a little story about it. So, when I initially made this workshop, the law of giving and receiving video was not part of it. So when I reshot it last year, so then because I was looking at it, there is something missing. So that's the reason I intentionally put it in cross, because law of giving and receiving is very, very, very important. We all are wanting things from people or universe, but what are we giving in return? And I do not confuse it with karma. So many people take it confusion with karma, that हम जो करेंगे वो हमारे साथ होगा. No, for me, karma is taking action. Whatever stage we are in today, basis the actions we have taken 1 year, 6 months, or 2 years back. So today onwards, what actions you take, you may call it karma. It is going to define your future. So past is the destiny. What was supposed to happen has happened. Future is wonderful, and present is present. That's the gift you have. So live more in the present moment. So, thank you for sharing that law of giving and receiving. It is wonderful. So thank you. And that's my giving to you. Thank you for being such participative and sharing your experiences. But yeah, stay on. Okay, who's gonna go next? Shweta, you are very quiet. You share it.
Good morning, sir. Good afternoon. My favorite activity was the mirror activity. So the first time I was standing in front of the mirror, I was feeling very uncomfortable. Like there are a lot of limiting beliefs were coming up. Like they were coming up very easily. I was like, okay, so this is my limiting belief, and this is what I need to work with. It was so direct, and that's what I liked. And the second thing was that gardener. So every time a negative thoughts like, no, you're spoiling your garden. You can't do that. So I became more conscious of my self-talk, and my stress level has reduced a lot, to be honest, compared to my stress levels in June. Okay. And I'm having a more positive outlook to things. Like my vibration has changed to a whole new level. So that was my key takeaway from the challenge. And now, as Mini Ma'am told, like it's 21 days over. Now, what next?
What next? The journey continues within. Start exploring. And I'm sure when I did that self-love mirror practice, it was like, I cried for the first time, looking at myself, because there's so much of guilt, shame, anger, frustration, that why have you done this? But that as it went through over a period of days, it all calmed down everything inside. So then I started forgiving myself. I started forming new patterns. I started better conversation with myself, because I think as humans, we are very harsh on ourselves, because end of the day, if you make mistakes, you need to tell yourself, okay, Gagan, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay, I've shouted on someone, but yeah, I will make sure I don't do this again. But rather we make it a guilt, and it is then somewhere embedded in our subconscious mind, which may impact you after 2 months, 1 year, 6 months, or any time. That's why people blame so much on karma, that अच्छा मैंने किसी के साथ बुरा किया होगा 10 साल पहले, इसलिए मेरे साथ ऐसा हो रहा है, या मैंने किसी के साथ अच्छा किया था. No, it is, for me, it becomes an excuse. If you are a good person, you also make mistakes. There's no one who's not made mistakes. So be easy on yourself. Self-love is, you can't pour from an empty cup, right? First of all, you have to be full. Only then you will be able to, share that love, harmony, and everything along with people. So, but yeah, Shweta, thank you. So, what is the key takeaway from this workshop?
Takeaway. There are lots actually, so not just one. Mainly, it was being like not being harsh on myself and being more accepting of myself. That was the first thing. And second thing was every time, usually, like before the challenge, when I used to pass the mirror, I was like, oh no, I'm looking fat, I'm looking dull. Now it's like, hey, I love you. It's like that kind of a positive self-talk, and like I was able to develop that self-love. And the other thing is like every day at 10 a.m., like when the challenge comes, I was able to build a consistency.
Okay, let me. Okay, all right. No, that's great, and I think keep doing those practices. The life will start getting wonderful again. Wonderful to hear, Shweta. Keep going. Bless you with that. Okay, Charu, let's listen to you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, first of all, I want to thank you. I won the giveaway and I've got this chance to join this workshop thanks to you. And also my favorite work is affirmations. I love to do affirmations while driving, while doing kitchen work, anything. I keep on speaking affirmations every time, and even I have tested in front of mirror. When I praise myself, I see many people praising me. I love that. And this is really, I have seen the proof of affirmations.
Okay.
I like. And self-love, I have learned from you. Self-love is the best. If we love ourselves, people love us. That is, I have seen that. And
Okay.
secondly, please make more videos related to money, manifesting money.
We have a separate workshop altogether. So we have a money manifestation workshop. It's there on the app. Of course, videos will keep coming, but just like this 21-day workshop, that will give you a complete blueprint of it. You know.
One more thing, sir. The videos you sent in the batch, they will be remain in the app as such.
Yes, yes, you will have 1 year access to the same. It will be there as is for next 1 year.
To the study material also.
Yes,
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 no, last
everything will be there.
time. Both the things
Super
Yes.
amazing.
Everything will be there. The chat, everything will be there for 1 year, and post that.
Because I wanted to write down those hacks. I didn't time to write them down, but if they are there for 1 year, we can learn them.
Don't wait for 1 year. Yeah, learn it in next 21 days.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
sure
thank you.
lot of content was shared in last week. I'm sure सब कुछ आप adapt नहीं कर पाए होगे आप अभी तक. So keep referring to it. Like
Practice,
for example,
yes.
yeah.
I
Like
can do
yeah, Charu.
meditation.
Hmm.
I can do that other practices like mirror work and affirmation, speaking out loud affirmations for half an hour. I go up in the terrace and loudly speak up affirmations, and I love to do that.
That's in fact the most beautiful way, because you are talking to the universe in open sky and you are declaring your wishes, your affirmations in a wonderful way. For example, yesterday it was full moon. Like I was driving back, after meeting a friend. So of course the full moon was there. I stopped my car and in fact I declared my intentions to the full moon. So you don't have to be at the right time at the right place. It is wherever you are, you can just declare it to the universe and the energies answer up. So hum
Even
wait karte hain.
Yeah, even while sleeping, also those affirmations are in my mind. I notice that they are embedded in our mind.
Yeah,
And, yeah.
great.
Thank you so much, sir.
No problem. Pleasure is all mine. Thank you. I'm glad to see changes happening. And I think that's what my purpose is, so that, even after 20, 30 people, 10 people or 5 people are able to make that change or even share that change. I'm sure many people are making that change. It's good to hear from all of you. Great. So who's the iPhone? I don't know the name, iPhone. Who's there? The anonymous manifesto.
Hello, sir. Sorry, I couldn't change my name. I'm Hari.
Hi, Hari. Switch on your camera, yeah.
Yeah, sure, sir. Sure,
We've
sir.
been just chatting. Yeah, share your experience.
Hi, sir.
Hello.
Hi, all.
Hello.
So,
Hari. Yeah.
yeah. So, I like came to know about through Instagram, like about this law of attraction and things. So the moment I saw this, I shared this with my girlfriend. So we both actually joined for this.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. So it's about what I've gained out of this. The same issue, like I was not able to be in the present. I used to think about the future a lot, not the past though. Past is past. That understanding was there all the time, and there were no regrets for that though. But then about the future, if it's go like this, how it's going to be in the future, how will it change, how will it be, will it go, about a lot of things and a lot of confusions and doubts. So yeah, it's actually improving. I'm not saying it has I've become like, it has reduced a lot, the lot of confusions that I used to have. It's the way how I am now. Like I'm meditating every day. Before I go to bed, I meditate, I write the affirmations, I write the goals and everything. So all this have created some impact in the way how I am now. So which has reduced my stress level as well. So it's been a really great journey, and yeah, today is the last day of it, and it is making me feel a bit disappointed because every day it's like was opening the app and seeing the new video coming, seeing new messages coming, so getting to know about new things every day, right?
Hmm.
So yeah, so it has come to an end today. So that is a bit disappointing, but still, we are still accessible to all these things. So happy that we can still go back and see everything. And the one thing that like, there are actually a lot of things I've loved from this, but the self-talk thing is very important. I feel like every time I feel like I can't do this, but I started telling myself I can do this. This is not how it's going to work, and which is actually creating a lot of positive impacts and a lot of positive things that I'm doing. And I started believing, okay, it's going to happen like this. Believe like this, it will happen. Trust the process. So I started talking to myself in that way. So which is definitely creating a lot of good impact on me. So I'm so happy about all this. So definitely, it was a really great journey throughout.
All right. No, wonderful, Hari. And I'm sure your relationship is also improving because you guys
Yeah,
are
that's I mean, my two concerns were always like my studies. We are studying for medicine, so I'm in final year now.
okay.
So yeah, obviously, like that one thing that I'm studying. So but still sometimes because of the stress, a lot to study, oh, I'm not able to cope up, something like that, things would come up like that. But then I'm like, now though I can study, I mean, there's nothing like that. It's not like I've been studying, but still final year, that tension all the time.
Hmm.
And the surroundings also, people tend to scare us. You're in final year, you're in final year. That itself will create a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah.
So I've that and all has been reduced a lot now. And the relationship thing, like between us, there is no problem. It's about convincing the parents in the future. So that used to bother us a lot. So before we joined for this, but after we joined, we became really positive about how we are thinking and how we are seeing into it. So we are like positive that we will be able to convince our parents that it will happen. So we are trusting the process, and we are doing all the affirmations work and everything.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's how it's been going
Visualize
now.
the outcome. Visualize the outcome. Don't visualize the process. कि convince कैसे करोगे? ये कैसे कि visualize the outcome. That
Yeah.
you already married, you're holidaying, spending time together, and then you're meeting your parents after marriage.
Mhm.
Visualize that outcome.
Yes,
That's what
sir.
my key message to you is. When you're visualizing, don't visualize the process.
Yeah.
That's where maximum people go wrong. That
Oh.
how you visualize the process. No, visualize the outcome. That you're already married, parents are happy, everything is going well, you're traveling the world, you're having good jobs, a good future, and you're having kids. Visualize that as an outcome, not the process. I think that's what I want to
So
add there. Okay. No, but
yeah.
wonderful.
So I've been doing that. That's what I've been doing. I'm not looking into the hurdles or the things coming in between. So looking at the outcomes. So that's what is giving me the confidence also. When I look at the outcome, that confidence comes rather looking at the problems or the processes in between. So
Mhm.
which I learned definitely from this. So
Okay.
yeah, it's a lot of key points like that I've learned. So thank you so much for all.
No, no, pleasure with all men. And don't get disappointed that 21 days are over. And look at the positive side of it, that you have a new perspective to life today onwards. Right? That every day tomorrow you get up, you may not be able to see the video, but you can still, you're of course we're connected on Instagram. There'll be still content coming in. Now you can relate to it, that what is being spoken about, and
Yes,
because
sir.
maximum people who come to me that, okay, how can I manifest my ex back? Honestly, I just hold myself back because as a life coach, I am a life coach first, and of course the law of attraction, coach again. But then I tell people that, why do you want to go back, which did not work out? But similarly, so this is the objective, that you look at a life from a different perspective today onwards. So remove such words from a dictionary, all of you. Disappointments, hurt, anything, because this is again a self-talk we are doing, and during the day, any kind of word you're using, it is creating a vibration. So I think, in fact, I am also trying, I also try not to use any negative words, because if I even if I do that, okay, I'm feeling frustrated, instantly change my I instantly change my line. I change my verbiage that, okay, I'm feeling overwhelmed, but this is a temporary emotion, because I am conscious that what I'm thinking, what I'm talking to myself. So that's the objective. But yeah, thank you, Hari. I'm sure you will do great, and your final year exams and everything will be superb. So waiting
Thank you,
to
sir.
hear your success story, in coming years or so. Okay, Diksha, would you like to go next? How was your experience?
Sure, Gagan. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. Sorry, Gagan, I'm not able to turn on the video because I'm somewhere out. So
Okay,
I think it's okay.
no problem.
All right. So before I start with the learnings and favorite activity, I would like to say thanks to you. The way you put together all the things in a simpler way to understand, that was really good. Because I have attended few workshops before this for law of attraction, and honestly, I haven't implemented any single thing. But in this workshop, I have done gratitude, self-talk, affirmations, everything. And yesterday it was full moon. I tried that 2-cup method as well. I saw your story, your video for that. I actually loved it. So thank you so much for that. Now, coming to the favorite activities, Gagan, it was gratitude. Yeah, gratitude. And then next is self-talk. Self-talk is something which is my favorite now, because I have been procrastinating few things, since long, and I changed my self-talk, and then I started working on them. So it's like it is motivating me, it is boosting up my confidence, so that's really helpful. And it's like I am अंडरस्टैंडिंग थिंग्स यार, कैसे चेंज हो रहा था, क्या प्रॉब्लम हो रही थी, वो नेगेटिव सेल्फ टॉक इंटरनल अंदर ही अंदर चल रहा था. So that was my favorite activities. Now coming to the learnings, my my learnings are, first thing is that living in the moment, the way everybody is saying, yes, past se kuch nahi hai, everything is in the present. Present mein raho, live in the moment and create your better future. So that is my learning. Second learning is understanding and raising your vibrations. So that was the most important part I liked in the workshop. So that was quite helpful. So thank you so much for that.
Okay. No, wonderful. And thank you, Diksha, for sharing that. I think, the last part which you said, that I think most of us, in fact, I was not aware when I was learning law of attraction, that how vibrations work. Because, even the book Secret or the movie The Secret or any other books, they don't talk about your energy levels, because everybody is about techniques. Everything is about techniques. But the energy and the vibrations are the most important part. It is just like you have a BMW, but energy is your fuel, your diesel or petrol or anything. Till the time you have right fuel, your car will not be able to run efficiently. You may apply anything. So that's where energy levels come so much into picture, that I'm sure when you guys after 21 days are living more joyfully, you will be able to manifest more quickly. And I was talking to a friend yesterday. In today, my manifestations are coming true, which I have not been even thinking about in last 1 year. The manifestations which I wrote 2 years back, that I want to do this in life, and today when they are coming true, I'm not even taking account of it, because I'm living joyfully. I'm having bigger goals. So, but yes, I take a pause and be grateful about what is happening, and that further raises my vibration. And as you said, self-talk, I think that's another hack, which is very, very important. आप कितना भी 369 5 into 55 या affirmations कर लो, but unless you are having good self talk, nothing else matters. Because end of the day, if your self talk is wrong, end of the day you're saying, okay, I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough. 5 times you say you are good enough, and you're doing affirmations for 20 times, it is equal. Because that negativity or negative self-talk of 2 minutes is greater than or equal to 10 minutes of positive self-talk. So be very cautious, and I'm sure you have adapted it. But thank you, Diksha, for sharing that experience.
One more thing, Gagan.
one more thing. Today I was in gym. I was doing cycling, and while doing that, I was, doing gratitude. And I caught myself saying that, thank you so much, Gagan. Thank you so much, Gagan. And then I was like, oh yeah, cycling karo, please. theek hai, ho gaya. So I'm really grateful to you for, making us understand these things, because I had no idea about vibration, no idea about law of attraction, subconscious mind. So thank you once again.
No, pleasure. Thank you. It's the universe which is beautiful, which connects us all so that we can help each other become better versions. So thank you for that. Thank you for sharing that. It's wonderful. Okay, we have Amanpreet. Aman, if you can, share your experience, and if possible, share. Okay, she went only. Okay. Okay, Kamakshi, it's you. How was your experience? We're talking about 2 favorite activities, and what are your key takeaway from the workshop, or any questions, if any. And it'll be good to see you also, if you can put you on a camera.
किधर करना है, इधर करना है, उधर?
Okay, I think she's just opening up. Kamakshi, are you there? Hello, hello. Okay, I can see you. Hello, Kamakshi. Okay.
Hi, Gagan.
Hello, hello. How was your experience? How are you doing?
I'm good. My experience was really nice. It was really nice. And I feel a little bit change in myself
Okay.
while doing this activity, gratitude, meditation. Sometimes you feel negative, so it's okay trying to stay positive, and self-talk, self-mirror is like a very nice thing, like good enough and all that affirmations. It's very nice.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. So which one did you like the most? The two of them.
I like the most basically 369 method
Hmm.
and gratitude. Like you thankful for everything what I'm grateful for. That things I really like it.
Okay. Okay. Yes, I think gratitude is a big game changer, because as humans we are very, very complaining people, that we are always thinking about what do we want more, kya nahi hai, kya nahi hai. But rather it is good always to take a pause every day. Good. So what's the key takeaway, Kamakshi, from the workshop?
It's really little bit change in myself. Basically, I start loving myself a little bit more every day because I'm trying it.
Okay. Yeah, that's a key. A little bit everywhere, 1% every day. In 30 days, it can be 1%, 30%. In 1 year, it can be 300%. So even consider it 50% of it. You will still be in a better person in 6 months' time. So keep going. And yes, if any one of you is looking for a personal counseling, do reach out to me. But yeah, if have any concerns or anything, because there are few patterns which are of course deep rooted, that's when personal counseling comes into picture. But otherwise, yes, be grateful, do your meditation, affirmations, very simple routine. That's the rituals you have to still follow before going to bed. Make sure you do a meditation. As soon as you wake up, you do your gratitude journal, set intentions for the day, and do your affirmations during the day. So that's simple, and I am telling you, if you do breathing activity very consistently, you won't need to see any coach or a counselor or even a psychiatrist for rest of your life. And I'm quoting it here. Even me being a coach, I'm saying it because my purpose is your well-being, right? If you are able to control your breathing, you control your subconscious mind. So once you control your subconscious mind, you're anyhow healed them. So you won't get into troubles as much people can. So keep these 3 things into your mind, and then live joyfully. We are presently joyful, and it's just that we put ourselves in a pressure which doesn't help us. So live joyfully, live every day. Every day is Saturday, Sunday. Don't think about work. It is about enjoying the moment. I'm sure people's relationship with work also get better after this workshop. That's what I've observed, because they're not just focusing on what's going wrong. You start focusing on what do you want, what right is happening. So you shift your focus from lack to abundance, from what you don't want to what you want. and from being ungrateful to being super grateful. I think that's the key. And yes, self-love is the most important part of law of attraction. So yes, so now I think this is a great way that I'm actually overwhelmed hearing all your feedback and your journeys for last 21 days. So keep going. Anything and anybody wants to add up so that we can conclude, and happy to have any feedback in any which can be added into this workshop.
Sir, I had a question, sir.
Yes.
So in the videos you were saying this is level 1 of manifestation workshop. So do we have a level 2 like upgradation or something like that?
Yes. I'm working on that. So level 2 is, of course, we are working on that. That will have, a 10-day workshop, which will be, containing switch words, more on more on the healing codes, more on how you can then level up your manifestation games. So, but yeah, once you are pro in this, of course, we will launch it maybe in Q3 or in Q4. But yeah, that will be a 10-day workshop, which will be there, for this to be taken forward. Okay. All right. Anything from anybody else? I see a lot of happy vibrations coming through the Zoom. But yes, as not disappointed, as feeling low because something great is coming ahead of you. But yes, for that, the journey has to start from yourself also now. So, but yes, I also miss out having these interactions. But yeah, good to have you all. Thank you for having that faith and patience to switch on to this workshop. And I think it is not about the money. It's about putting faith. That's what people from unknown strangers become family, and then we manifest together. Because I'm also manifesting on your behalf that you all that you're praying for, all that you're wishing for, comes good and comes super quick to you with the divine order. And when I say divine order, because when things don't manifest, there is something bigger which divine is taking care of. So that's the reason I do mention this. I do add this caveat. So all that you manifest, will come true with support of the divine order, so that your longer perspective of life becomes strong. Okay. Good, yeah. So it's good to be interacting. So stay connected, and I would be looking forward to couple of short 30-second or 45-second video recommendation, if that's possible, because I want to reach out to more people. I'm on a mission to reach out to 10 million people by 2025, and you guys can contribute back to it, because of course, as much as I say the workshop works, the people who have attended it, if they tell it to world, of course it makes a lot of impact. I will wait for those small videos, and maybe you can also put a word on Facebook, so that we are able to reach out to more manifestors, convert more lives through this 21-day workshop. Okay, anything from anybody else? It's lovely that 21 days have been amazing, and I've got to interact with all of you in these 21 days. Anything from anyone before we conclude?
We just want to say thank you so much, Gagan. Is it okay? I mean, if we tag Positive Minds in your quotes?
Yes.
Social media? All right.
Yes, share it.
I keep posting my statuses, and I get a lot of questions from my friends that ye kaun sa vitamin le rahe ho tum? I said it's vitamin G.
All right. No, thank you. Spread that awareness. And I think, positivity has to be contagious. When I am sure if anybody comes in contact with any of you, they should be, feeling that positivity, that contagious positivity, that yaar tum kaise positive rehte ho aisa. I think that's the best compliment, ever anybody can get in today's world. How are you super positive, yaar? Because I take it as a bigger compliment than even how I am looking, because that talks about my energy. Cool. All right. Okay. So thank you, everyone. It's been wonderful journey. Looking forward to your videos, and stay positive. Keep doing well. God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.